Hey everybody, my name is Amanda. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first video, so bear with me as I learn the ropes here. I mainly created this channel as a way to do book reviews, but it won't be exclusively book reviews. I'll also discuss other topics related to books, but also things like movies, television shows, and maybe just some other random topics that pop into my mind. Who knows exactly. I also plan to create a blog with book reviews so that people will have a choice whether they would rather listen to a video or read a written review of a book. I've been reading pretty much as long as I can remember. 2.5, 3 years old, I was sitting on the couch reading Frog and Toad together. May have been more like memorization, but whichever one it was, I was into books. When I got a little bit older, like middle grade, middle school, I was more interested in the Babysitter's Club. That was my favorite series. I would use my allowance money to buy the books, read as many of them as I possibly could. They were just my absolute favorite. In fact, I went back for nostalgia's sake last year and reread one of my favorite ones for fun. And it kind of made me decide that maybe I would read some other ones in the future just for fun. Maybe like one a year or something, just so I can go back and kind of relive my childhood, so to speak. And nowadays I read Nicholas Sparks, Kristen Hanna, Jodi Picoult. Those are my favorite authors, but I read a lot of other ones too. It doesn't really matter. It just kind of depends on what the story's about and whether that's something that interests me, and recommendations by other people. I primarily read on a Kindle. I know there's a lot of debate about Kindle versus regular books. I do plan to discuss that in a video eventually, but that's not for now. I've also self-published a book. I'm not here to plug my book, so I'm not even going to tell you the name. I did it for fun a couple years ago, mostly. Made a little bit of money off of it. Mostly did it for the annual thing, NaNoWriMo. If you don't know what that is, I'll probably do a video on that at some point. A video discussing my journey with that. It stands for National Novel Writing Month. It takes place every November, so that's just kind of the basics about it, but I will talk about that at some point, just not now. So because I have self-published a book, I've decided that I want to make this YouTube channel free of negative book reviews. At least to the point where I'm not going to make a video completely bashing and ripping apart a book. Authors work really hard to create a story and create characters, and just because I didn't like a book doesn't necessarily mean that the book is rubbish. It just means that it wasn't my cup of tea. So I plan on just doing videos recommending books and talking about books that I've enjoyed and liked. So that's basically what you will find when you come to my YouTube channel. Like I said, I don't plan on just only focusing on books. I plan on trying to branch out and do some other topics as well. But that'll probably be most of my books. When I do book reviews, I plan to keep them spoiler free. If I feel like I really need to talk about something that will spoil the book for you, I will warn you. I'm not here to spoil a book for anybody. I've had things spoiled for me before, and it's not fun. So if I'm going to do a book review that contains spoilers, I will keep it spoiler free as long as I can. And then if I'm going to move into spoilers, I will go ahead and say, hey, stop the video. So that's just, I feel like that's a common courtesy to anybody who may be listening to my videos. If anybody has any tips on how to, get an audience, that'd be cool, because I have no idea how to promote my videos. My other interests include TV shows, movies, playing mobile games, and giraffes. I love giraffes. I collect anything to do with giraffes. So I have a whole shelf full of giraffes, which maybe sometime I'll show you. I'm from Florida. Can't remember if I've already said that. Don't think I did. I just turned 37 last week. And yeah, I don't really have a lot more to say right now. So welcome to my channel. I hope you'll stop by again and check out my book reviews. My first book review is going to come soon. Like really soon. Probably tomorrow maybe. This book is going to be called The Life She Was Given. I don't remember the title. I don't remember the author's name right offhand, but so far I've read 7 books this year, and this has been my favorite. So that's why I'm going to start with that one. It probably won't be super detailed just because I read it like 2 months ago, so I may not be able to remember everything, but I'm going to talk about that book, why I liked it, and at the end, I'm going to discuss how I felt about the twist. So if you haven't read the book, you'll want to stop the video before I get to that point. But other than that, I guess that's it for tonight. And check back soon for a new video. Good night.